This sculpture reminds me of the burning bush in the story of Moses, but it also reminds me of one of my favorite poems by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Earth is crammed with heaven, every bush afire with God. Those who see take off their shoes. The rest sit around and pluck blackberries. Remember that Moses is out tending the flock of his father-in-law Jethro when he looks up and he sees a bush which is on fire but is not consumed. Now, often we think of this bush burning and not being consumed as the miracle. But according to the Jewish Midrash, that isn't really the miracle. The real miracle is that Moses stopped long enough even to notice. I mean, here was a man who had a lot on his mind. He thought he grew up being an Egyptian prince, only to discover he was actually the son of a Hebrew slave. He kills an Egyptian soldier who was beating a Hebrew, and with that he has to flee. And now he is in a wilderness, newly married with a child, out tending the flock of his father-in-law Jethro. So this is a man who has a lot on his mind. The fact that he paid attention to the sheep is a miracle. So the real miracle is that Moses stopped long enough to pay attention. And I find that's true for me and maybe true for you. With so much going on in our lives, so much that preoccupy us, to stop and to look around and to see the burning bushes of God's presence is a miracle. It's hard to do. Albert Einstein once said, we can either live as if everything is a miracle or as if nothing is a miracle. I think living as if everything is a miracle is the better choice, and that Barrett Browning was right. Earth is crammed with heaven, and every bush afire with God. Those who see take off their shoes. The rest sit around and pluck blackberries. So I hope this week you manage to find a sacred moment, a burning bush, and sit and pay attention to the divine presence. God bless you.